They added cowbells for the mount team again. Yeet! Oh. Ta-da! It's dead. I'm gonna use one crystal as well. Uh, let's go check out the armor. I killed it once, but I wanted to get the armor first. Huh, is it gonna be dropping me right outside or inside? It makes no sense to drop me inside the forge though.
That reminds me.
I killed it once, it was like 29 minutes in and like 2 faints in. That's the event. Huh, Coalescence 3 for basically you just lose the level 4 slot for a level 1 slot. That's pretty strong. Crit drug root, ice attack, questionable, but the slot's definitely better than the base one. I guess this is gonna be the one that nobody ever uses. Focus 3. Greatsword? So if you go Frostcraft, you just don't use the gloves. Probably. Yeah, you just don't use the gloves because crit draw coalescence requires you to take a status ailments and resuscitate. If you fight a fire monster, it'd be really good. Alternatively, you fight an ice monster or a water because resuscitate reduces. It basically reduces the stamina consumption, increase your iframes while you have a status effect. So it basically negates the ice debuff, and then once the ice debuff wears off, you have coalescence to kick in for extra damage. And then the last one is boots, quick. Wow. Wow. Okay, I need a Great Spirit Vein gem. So basically the thing with Archtemper Volcana is you can just pogo yourself over all of the attacks provided you have the white buff. And once you have the white buff, any attack that she launches at you, depending on your distance, it's literally pogo into descending thrust, or pogo do the advanced boost, and then you descending thrust. It's one of the two for most of their attacks. When it does any of the tail ones that you saw earlier, you can actually do a forward poke and then roll. Well, I have evade window 5, so that's why. Yeah, here's my set. It's dumb. It's dumb. Crit Eye 7, Agitator 7, Evade Window 5, Divine Blessing 5, Ice Resist so that I don't have to deal with the Ice Blight. But if I would do Blight Resist 2 with Coalescence to get a boost from just that 10 seconds of Ice Blight. I don't think it really matters either way. It's a little bit more damage. But I kind of like to just not take as many hits. There's Power Prolonger. Cause most of the time I use stones to boost my Kinsect, and since my Kinsect is Spirit and Strength, it actually boosts the duration of the ability even more. So I think triple buffs was like a minute and a half. It extends up with the strength boost and the power prolonger. I'm looking at I think like 2 minutes and 45 seconds to 3 minutes. I think it's short of that, but it's around there with just rocks, which is plentiful. And then I think all the stronger pods are like, I think even the red pits, I think they all last, everything else lasts longer than stone. And I think things like dragon pods are like 3 minutes. Let's see, so Shaver Deco pretty much required now that it's available, but I still wish that it was incorporated into the base Insect Glaive to have one-hit Tenderize, like the SNS and the Dual Blades, where you just give the IG the descending grapple one to have that. Physique is just because I have extras. And Divine Blessing 5, blah blah blah, Evade Extender, Protective Polish because Light Break Press still only have 30 sharps of 30 hits of, no, it's base 10, and then with Fatalis armor it's about 30 hits of purple sharpness. Oh, and this set has not been augmented at all. It's just been upgraded to the max of whatever it can with the augmentations. And yeah, the rest is just standard stuff and health regen on Light Break Press, and you're good. And I don't know, I don't even know I have Temporal Mantle. I rarely use it. Like, I used it at the beginning, and I think that was it. I don't think I used them again mid hunt. But yeah, Evade Window 5 is just kind of busted, and especially now that Fatalis is a thing, it's just too easy to build for it, because 3 pieces holds... I think there's one more piece that has an Evade Window... No, I think it comes with like Evade Window 2. Yeah, the gloves, the chest... No. The chest piece and the boots comes with 1 each. Because I slotted 2 evasion in there, yeah, so... Anyway, yeah, that's basically Arch-Tempered Volcano done. I guess I will have to farm it, and I will be using IG. And the... Oh, and regarding the lots of little ledges, for most other weapons, they're a detriment. For Insect Glaive, it's basically a mini airtime, so you can go straight into Descending Thrust. So if Volcano does like a cone, does the 150 angle thingy, and leaves a bunch of them and stands in front of one, you just roll onto it, character will automatically climb, and you're very likely, and you have a decent chance of just straight up rolling off. And when you roll off, it's a Descending Thrust into the face with 0 time, with much less time to use to use the attack compared to like just pogoing into the air. So those ledges, if you can identify that it's going to stop for a bit, aka the 150-degree cone one that makes several ledges, that's a guaranteed hit because it will stand there majestic and taunt, and then you get to whack in the face for free. Well, Mostly in the front arm. So keep that tenderized if you can. If not, keep the body tenderized. All you need to do is just target the wings and you'll get the body. And if it does the lurching forward attack, that eats up your temporal mantle right away. And it pierces Rocksteady.
Buenas tardes.
So outside of that, there's not much tips left, I think. It's just sneak in hits whenever you can. It's got, I think it's around the same amount of health as a Fatalis does. And you're also on a 30-minute timer, so yeah. But this is much easier for Insect Glaive compared to, I think, all of the other weapons.